Saturday night, 8:30.
And now to 1979. It's the grand final, 113,000 people in attendance. Umpires were Della and Smith. It's between Carlton and Collingwood. Here's the last quarter.
Final quarter of the 1979 grand final at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Tap down goes really nobody's way, and the free kick coming out to the Magpies, to Russell Olsen, who copped a very hefty knock earlier in the match. Olsen's long kick up towards half forward. Collingwood badly needing some goals, but the Carlton defence has been pretty firm most of the afternoon. And Banks claiming he was whacked on the head and should get a free kick, but the umpire disagrees. He's the one that counts. As we await the ball up, Fitzpatrick tapped it down. On the shoulder, says the umpire, and a free kick going to Dennis Banks this time, and I guess he's pretty happy about that. Banks would be directly in front of goal and about 45 to 50 metres out, and a goal here would really set the Magpies on the way to recovery. Banks comes in and dear oh dear, mistakes galore. That's not Collingwood's day, is it? Well, we'll know in about 30 minutes' time as the ball is picked up by Moore. He tries to go through the pack. Got it over to Kevin Morris. Morris up towards the full forward zone. Jesselenko, soccer tactics from Jessa. Gets the ball out to the mud patch on the centre wing position at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Brewer, likewise soccer tactics. The ball very close to the boundary line, and it's picked up there by Armstrong, the Carlton ruck rover, in turn towards the centre wing position again. A chance for Johnston, but he couldn't read the play. Keogh up towards half forward. Harms chasing. Out comes Mark McClure. Snaps the ball back at goal. Burns down there for the Magpies. Harms goes straight through him. A chance for McConville. Anderson dives on top of the ball, but it eludes him. Collingwood defending desperately as umpire Bill Duggar comes in and decides to ball it up. 1.5 minutes gone of the final term. A very crowded forward line it is down there. Let's see if he bounces it down or throws it in the air. Once again, Moore and Mackay. I think we'll have another ball up down there too, as they can't get it clear.
Well, you wouldn't want to be out there for any money amongst that mud and amongst all those players going in so desperately at the moment. Up it goes. Knocked out by Moore. Grabbed by Olsen off the side of his boot. Pushed back in out of Buckley, trying to get clear. He's out. He fires, but he's kicked it out of bounds, I think. Or maybe 1 point. So they've got a lead of 22 points now, Carlton, and it's going to be very hard for Collingwood to peg them back because both sides very tight. It's been a hard slogging game. That first 10 minutes, I don't think I've seen anything like it in my life for an opening of a grand final.
They'd be pretty tired at the moment, Lou.
Both sides, and a lead of 22 points is equivalent to about 6 goals. Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. We're at the 2.5 minute mark, so there's a long way to go. And if Collingwood are good enough, of course, they can win this game. There's a long kick back into play, well up towards the centre of the ground. Rene King taken off the bank by Buckley. Buckley's been a very good player. There's a chance for McClure at the back. He got up pretty high, but well marked there by Billy Picken down there in the back pocket. Well, he's getting up to have a go at him. I wouldn't worry about that. A hand pass coming over to Byrne. Byrne kicks the ball long. Going after it now is Moore and Fitzpatrick. They're both showing plenty of pace. It'll beat them both, I think, and it's pushed out of bounds. That was good play on the part of Fitzpatrick. At least he's kept it well within the range of the Carlton forward line. It's about half forward for them. Knocked out by Fitzpatrick, grabbed by Anderson. Has a bit of trouble getting it up. A hand pass coming over to Olsen. Olsen with a long kick up there towards the full forward zone. Southby in front. Out it goes to Shaw, but he gets a touch of the fumbles. Edwards has got it now. He's getting away. A hand pass back to Carlson. Another one back there in the forward pocket to Shaw. He fires, he slips. Bad luck as he tries to pick it up. There's Klump trying to break through the pack. And it's out of bounds. Umpire said dropping the ball against him, I think.
Oh, gee. That's what he said, Luke.
That's what he said. He said you dropped it. By golly, you hardly touched it. Rene King's got the kick. He's right on the boundary line. You can see the goals. This is a difficult shot. If he gets this one, he'll make it at 16 points the difference. And it should liven Collingwood up. He turns around, fires as he put it through. He's off target and through for 1 point. So it's 21 points the difference at the 4-minute mark of the last quarter of the 1979 grand final. Coming to you live through Channel 7. There's that kick again. Slips over you. Watch Klopp. He gets a free kick against him here.
Well,
he did. The umpire was right.
Okay, ball on the half-back line now, and it's driven up towards the centre wing position. No mark paid by the umpire as Ireland tries to get it out to Magro. Magro's long hand pass is taken by Kink at half forward. Kink looking for someone a little bit nearer the goals, but McConville's there and taps it over his head to Southby. Jeff Southby, not a good hand pass from him, but Armstrong under plenty of pressure, but he gets around two opponents. Well played, Barry Armstrong. Towards the boundary he goes and finds Robert Klomp. Klomp looks for Buckley, but it's smothered and out of bounds. Collingwood still in the match, but the Magpies have certainly got the job in front of them. As Bob Skilton mentioned, the players would be pretty tired right now as we await the boundary throw-in. Fitzpatrick gets it down. He's been rucking very well today, and he'll be in line for the Norm Smith medal to be presented at the conclusion of the match. Morris, soccer tactics, almost a free kick against him as it goes to Anderson and Magro. Magro from half forward, not a long kick by the Collingwood back pocket player who's now seemingly on the ball. Knocked away by Davis. Out towards Lee Carlton at left half forward. In he comes. Carlson gets his second, but well smothered by Rod Austin. That was beautifully done. And the boundary throw in the end result. So Collingwood can't seem to do much right at the moment. As Carlton have got them tied up in knots. Fitzpatrick, Edwards, goes to Armstrong. A high kick doesn't cover 10 metres. No, the umpire said play on, and Edwards is caught with the ball, and so it's going to be a ball-up situation as Doyle and Fitzpatrick collared him simultaneously. 50 metres out from goal, roughly, as we await the ball up. Umpire Kevin Smith. Fitzpatrick to Armstrong. Good ruck play. Armstrong back and turn towards the centre wing position. Keogh on Ireland, and he got one for his corner. Right on the ear. Trevor Keogh. Looking for Mackay. In front and takes the mark. One of the best aerialists in the VFL, and he'll drive Carlton deep into attack, David Mackay. He's gone for the long kick, looking for McLeod. Pickham! Oh, what a mark! The mark of the grand final. Look at that. What did you think, Lou?
Magnificent mark. And Mark, the ball slippery. You thought it was a dry day. The ball back there to centre half back for Collingwood. Down it comes now. Magro playing in the centre. Drives it back over the centre position. Dill goes for the punch. There's Fitzpatrick backing up. Well, he's played a great game. A hand pass out to Austin. Having trouble picking it up, but finally picks it up now. Out towards Sheldon and Byrne. There's Barham flying too. Young doing the wise thing. Stays down. Picks it up. Goes for a pass. Looking out there for his teammate Johnson. He's found him. Johnson's kick is not a good one. In goes Morris. He goes down. Umpires found a free kick. It could go to Morris. And Morris to take that free kick towards the back pocket position. Carlton in front by 21 points. We're at the 7-minute mark, and both sides very tired. There's a mark to Edwards. Edwards and Kink have fallen out of the game. King came back a little bit towards the end of that quarter, but Edwards a very good player early. Punched away by Carlton's Fitzpatrick. There's Buckley trying to get it out. In goes Banks, finally picked up by Keogh. Over to Jeff Southby, a short pass. That's okay, and Dill's got the ball now, and he'll set them going as he shoots it down there looking for his teammates. They're all flying. Down they go. Byrne gives a hand pass back to Morris out there at half back. Collingwood still tries. He tries to find Edwards. It goes off the top of his hand. Fitzpatrick gives it to Dool, and Dool drives it long back there towards the forward line. Punched away by Moore. And there we see breaking clear is Mackay. Mackay giving it over to Sheldon. He's grabbed. He's clear. A hand pass to Harms. And Carlton swinging to a tap up to full forward to mark to Billy Picken again. He's played a mighty fine game for Collingwood too. Ball kicked out wide. Chance for Magro to mark. He's out there on his own. He's got a ton of room to move about with. Still, at the moment, 21 points in favour of Carlton. The ball out there on the wing. Possessed Barham going for Roman. Can this fella go? Boots it up towards the forward pocket. Jazelenko and Shaw, the two captains. Down goes Jazelenko, and Shaw's there. He's grabbed by the leg, and the umpire's found it. But that was a pretty wise move on the part of Jazelenko. He knew if he got away at an open run to goal. Now he's got to have a direct shot, Bob.
Well, possibly so, but I don't think Jazelenko realised that the ball was going to be picked up by McConville. Now we see Jazelenko and Shaw right on screen. A beautiful shot. As Shaw about to break away. Jazelenko making sure that he doesn't, and I don't think he realised that McConville was coming in.
Waiting on Shaw to have this shot from about 35 metres out, right on the boundary line. Not a bad sort of a kick. It's not coming around enough. And the difference is 20 points now at the 9-minute mark.
Valentine present the new Pick Your Pack. Recommended retail price still only $1. Made from real chocolate, including almonds, peanuts, sultanas, fruit and nuts. Pick Your Pack at your friendly milk bar. I reckon Pick Your Pack is the best chocolate value in Australia. and it's still only $1. I don't know how they do it. Pick your pack. Yes, it's the new Valentine. Pick your pack. See it. Buy it at your favorite store. Valentine, proudly Australia. They say I'm the biggest ham around. Well, it takes the biggest to know the best. And my vote goes to these terrific Mayfair hams. All sizes, all price ranges. And with Christmas coming on, you've just got to have Mayfair in the house. There'll be lots of friends and relatives around, God bless them. And that's no time for a ham that turns out to be a turkey. Mayfair, they're just as juicy as you are.
Who's the biggest turkey around, Dougie?
There was a time when piles of cement, piles of sand and piles of screenings on your front lawn or driveway were inevitable for even the smallest job around the home. But now these handy bags of pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar will rid you of those piles forever. They're so simple, just add water. Suddenly 101 little household projects become very easy. Pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar. Just add water and say goodbye to those nasty piles forever.
Are you fed up with annoying biting insects that always spoil your outdoor fun? Not anymore. Bug Zapper is here. Bug Zapper's ultraviolet light attracts insects like a magnet, eliminating them from around your pool, barbecue, patio, and backyard. Bug Zapper, completely safe, easy to install, weather-resistant to rain and sun. Bug Zapper effectively kills insects over an area up to 1 acre. Throw away those spray cans. Get a Bug Zapper. 3 sizes from your nearest Mitre 10, Home Saver, or Pro Store.
Collingwood go to 7-11-53. To Carlton 10-13. 73.
So 20 points the difference as Jeff Southby prepares to boot the ball back into play. More up high. Anderson pursued by Francis. He fires at the goals. It's well off target though in towards the 10-metre square. Davis snaps for goal. That's coming around. Okay, it might be a goal. No. Yes, it is. Collingwood still in the match. Davis's 4th goal bringing light to the Magpie heart. And he says, let's go, see if we can get back into it. We check the scores now. It's Collingwood 8-11-59, Carlton 10-13-73.
Well, we just saw it on replay there as Davis, and they're the sort of things, Lou, that can lift the side, and it'll be interesting to see now just who gets the next one. Collingwood right back into the game again, and if they can kick the next goal, it'll really kick them along.
It's Moore and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick got the tap out. Harms was there. It goes past him, but he was expecting the hand pass and didn't get it. Wearmouth. Away he goes, Ronnie Wearmouth, and Collingwood supporters haven't given up yet. Look at this little fella go. Ronnie Wearmouth straight through the glue pot, goes for the pass. Successful Carlton. Lee Carlton, 55 metres out from goal, and he's directly in front. A chance to put the Magpies right back into the match, but it'd need to be a very good kick. In the goal square, Edwards and Davis. With Ray Shaw as we watch the kick. Look at that! It's a goal! Oh, what a great kick from Carlton, and the Magpies are back in the premiership fight. What a kick! The scores. Collingwood 9-11-65. Carlton 10-13-73.
Again on replay, a beautiful pass from Wearmouth to Carlton, and with the pressure that was on Carlton there, for him to go back and kick a goal, a real great goal.
11 minutes gone and 8 points the difference. Can the Magpies get up? Knocked out by Fitzpatrick. It goes out there now. A chance for Collingwood to get it clear. There's Magro. He's grabbed by his own man, Olsen. He's out. Olsen's in the way again. Olsen gets it out, but the umpire's going to ball. I don't think he knew it was Magro. He grabbed him, you know, then.
He could well have concussion, Lou, the whack that he got earlier.
There it goes, Fitzpatrick and Moore. Finally, Moore is going to get a free kick against him, and it'll go there to Fitzpatrick out there towards the half-back line. Fitzpatrick ready to drive it deep down there towards that half-forward. There's Mackay coming out. This looks dangerous. Mackay at centre half-forward. They're in front by 8 points. 11 and a half minutes gone of the last quarter. There's a lead coming up there to McClure, and a great mark. He got away from Pickham that time. And he's well within kicking distance. He'd be about 40 metres out, if that. And McClure has already kicked 2 goals. They're in front by 8 points. Carlton are at I think, 22 points in front at one stage of this quarter. McClure ready to sight the goals up. He knows this is a vital kick. Comes around too far. Umpire set through for 1 point. So the difference is 9 points now. 12 minutes gone, and every second counts in this game, and both sides mighty tied because it's been a tough slogging game. There we see the kick by Mackay, and a great mark by McClure in front of Billy Pickham that time. Ball out towards that half-back line. There's a chance for Rene King to pick it up. He's clear. A hand pass over to Anderson. And now it's Collingwood's turn to swing into attack. A long kick down there towards... there's the old reliable himself. And it's a good mark taken there. A little short of centre half-back by Jezelenko. 13 minutes gone.
Jezelenko playing in defence for the last quarter and a half. Anderson. McCormack in there for Collingwood, and umpire Kevin Smith decides to ball it up on the centre wing position adjacent to the VFL emblem. Fitzpatrick to Klomp, and Klomp well shepherded. His kick up towards half forward. Morris is there, Johnston's there, he's caught. A hand passes to Harms. Back to Johnson. Danger for Collingwood as Johnston lines up the goals from 30 metres out, and he's missed. And so that makes the difference 10 points in favour of Carlton. 13 minutes gone in the quarter. Collingwood still live, but they now need 2 goals. Can they get them? 65 to 75. The VFL Grand Final through HSV and associated stations throughout Australia. Fitzpatrick. Wearmouth driving Collingwood into attack now. Up towards Rene King. Oh, he's spilt the mark. A chance for Klomp, but King's still in there fighting his heart out for Collingwood. Buckley. In comes little Anderson. Over to Wearmouth. Collingwood still fighting hard. Wearmouth up towards the full forward zone. Oh, great mark brought in by Peter McConville. That was a ripper. In he comes. It'll go around the boundary line. Hawthorn in the front posse. Fitzpatrick up high. Tried to tap the ball clear. It comes to Ireland. Over to Anderson. To Kink. He lines up the goals. It's sailing goalwards. The difference is 4 points. 4 points the difference in the 1979 Grand Final as King puts it through.
Are you fed up with annoying biting insects that always spoil your outdoor fun? Not anymore. Bug Zapper is here. Bug Zapper's ultraviolet light attracts insects like a magnet, eliminating them from around your pool, barbecue, patio, and backyard. Bug Zapper, completely safe, easy to install, weather-resistant to rain and sun. Bug Zapper effectively kills insects over an area up to 1 acre. Throw away those spray cans, get a Bug Zapper. 3 sizes from your nearest Mitre 10, Home Saver, or Pro Store.
IBM put a lot of what it knows about computers into the IBM personal computer. Not to make it complicated, but to make it simple. So it's easy to understand and easy to use. IBM made its personal computer to help a person be more productive, to help a person be more creative. And those are good reasons for a person to feel good. The IBM personal computer, another small computer from IBM.
Now everybody knows Canberra can. Rent or buy, Canberra can. You can rely on Canberra phone and ask the man and he'll say
yes, Canberra can. You know, you don't stay in the entertainment business for 26 years unless you've really got something to offer. At Canberra TV, we've got all the home entertainment you could want. For sale, for rent. Just give us a call.
We're here to lend a hand and we'll say
yes, Canberra can.
Mum, let me tell you about the 2-litre packs of Patra fruit juice drink. They contain 35% fruit juice. That's 40% more than any other fruit drink. Now, apart from the 40% more goodness, Patra tastes great. And that's what the kids love. And you love Patra fruit juice drinks because you know they're good for them. Orange and mango, and passion fruit, all with 40% more juice. Patra fruit juice drinks, 40% more juice, and a real taste treat, naturally, from Patra.
I'm looking into the world of the stand-up comic, and it's already getting out of hand. I look like becoming a victim.
How would you like to face a big hostile audience and try to make them laugh?
Please keep that applause going.
Mike Willesee tries Sunday night. Will he get pelted with rotten fruit? A top giggle, it's called. Collingwood 10-11, 71. Carlton 10-15, 75.
Well, anything can happen now because there's only 14 minutes gone of this quarter, and it's a matter of which side can stand up and last the distance, Bobby.
Well, Anderson hasn't had the greatest of days, Lou, but in the last 5 minutes of play, he's really lifted his game.
Back to the centre, Fitzpatrick and Moore. It comes out to Olsen. He gets the ball back towards Collingwood's half forward. Has a chance, a good mark there to Barham. And Collingwood ready to go into attack. A hand pass down to Magro. Up there towards the full forward zone. Davis there, punched out by Jezelenko, and the ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket position. This crowd. Oh, Jezelenko's hurt his leg. That's bad news. He's limping badly. Don't tell me he's got to go off the ground, because that'll be a sad blow to Carlton. Up they go. The ball, this still trying to get out. It'll be a pile up here, and the umpire's going to play it safe and ball it up about 20 metres out from the Collingwood goal. Jezelenko in trouble there. Bad trouble.
Well, Carlton a bit slow, Lou, to get somebody down into that back pocket.
Up it goes now. Knocked out again. A chance for the Southby to clear it away. Out it goes there towards Young. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw in from that half forward on about 50 metres around from the Collingwood goal. At the moment, Carlton 4 points in front. And Jezelenko will be going off the ground.
And Marku coming back on, and looks like Brown coming off.
And the ball cleared away by Armstrong. Moore going up. McCormick trying to get it out. He's clear, and Collingwood going to attack again. The ball up there towards the full forward zone. Rene King settling himself. And the ball is forced out by McConville. Out of bounds. Jezelenko coming up. He looks in pain too.
He's only got 17 on the ground because Brown's come off. Jezelenko you can see him being carried off the ground.
Well, Brown
not realising that he should be out there.
Okay, the ball back. There's the wrong man duel. A chance for Wearmouth to get it back to Barham. A snap for goal, and what's the result? It won't make the distance. It'll go out of bounds. Nearly hit the line, but it's out of bounds, and a penalty free kick down there to Austin. Only 4 points the difference in favour of Carlton. Still a ton of time for anyone to win this game at the 16.5-minute mark as we wait now for Austin to bring the ball back into play.
Jezelenko getting a huge round of applause as he comes around the boundary line, but back to the play. Moore got high, tried for the streamer. It didn't work though. Anderson grabbed. We're not in possession. He must get a free kick, surely. No, it's going Carlton's way, and it will be taken by Francis. Francis up from the back pocket goes for the long kick towards the centre wing position. Johnston was behind the pack. It's suckered away by Keogh. Down towards the half-forward line. Harms tries to pick it up. Buckley gets it out to Harms now. He's pursued by Brewer, but he can't catch him. Harms fires at the goals, but he's off target. It's rolling towards the boundary line, and Harms almost makes ground. He tips it back to Sheldon. It's a goal! Oh, what a goal! If you don't mind, Harms is almost as quick as the kick. That's his third, Sheldon. Oh, that was the goal of the match. Although Harms didn't kick it, it was a remarkable piece of play. A remarkable piece of play. Let's watch the Jezelenko injury while we check the scores, and Jezelenko falling very, very heavily there. It's Collingwood 10-11, 71. Carlton 11-15, 81. Back to 10 points the difference.
Back to the centre now. Can Collingwood get back? Oh, he missed that more completely. There's a chance for Marku to get out, but he's grabbed, and the umpire will ball it up at centre field. A little bit down towards Collingwood centre half forward position. Carlton in front by 10 points. 18 minutes gone. Still plenty of time for the Magpies, if they're good enough. Carlton hanging on. Knocked out by Moore. Chance here for Ireland to get clear. He's in the mud pile there, and the umpire's going to ball it up. This time it's towards Carlton centre half forward. Only about 10 metres away from the centre. By golly, you can feel the tension up here in this commentator's box. Andrew Ireland goes for the punch. Pushed away again. There's a chance for Shaw. He picks it up. A hand pass to Morris. Another long one to Carlson out there on his own. He's in trouble. He's grabbed high around the neck, and the umpire's got a free kick.
He could have got 15 metres too, Lou.
I think he was acting a bit that time. Carlton in front by 10 points. Collingwood have got to get their game going. The ball comes back to Big Fitzpatrick. He dropped that mark. Edwards can't pick it up either. He piles on top of the ball. Dool and Fitzpatrick in there with him, and the umpire will ball it up at centre half forward, about 65 metres out from the Collingwood goal. That'd be about a mile and a half if you're playing out there too. I'm not kidding. So it's back to the centre, back to the bounce. Moore and Fitzpatrick, they've had a great duel. Moore gets it out, but Olsen's in the way. Gets a short pass out there to Shaw, and Collingwood go into attack again. Down it goes. There's Brown going through. His kicker's out wide. A chance for Marku to mark, and he does. Marku on the ground there out at half back, and of course Jezelenko leaving the ground with a very painful leg injury. Ball kicked back towards centre field. A chance now for Francis to mark. He's been a darn good player for Carlton. Waiting on Marcoux to send them back into attack again. The ball falls short, and a good mark to Johnson. Got away from Morris, and he's out there a little short of the half-forward line. A long kick. And a good mark to Brewer, playing down there at half-back, or in the back pocket. I'm not quite sure where he's playing. Played most of his football on the attacking side of the ground. Rene Kink and Plump, they both go for it. Down they go, and no one's giving up here as we see Johnson get it out. And the ball driven back there to Harms, a hand pass. Out there to Armstrong, he's getting away, but he's attacked here by Brewer and also Andrew Ireland, who can't get a fair hand pass that time and goes for the boundary line, and it's out of bounds. 20 minutes gone, and still Carlton in front by 10 points, I think it is. We've got the policeman standing in front of the scoreboard over there, and we're at the 20-minute mark. That's the score. 71 plays, 81. 20 minutes gone, and still plenty of time if they're good enough, the Magpies. Stack up there, and the umpire player's going to ball up about, let's see, 40 metres out from the Carlton goal.
Well, if Carlton get the next goal, though, I think it's curtains for the Magpies. Collingwood must get the next one to keep their chances alive. It's on the Carlton half-forward line now as Marcoux tries to go after it. Picked up by Klump. A short pass from Robert Klump to Sheldon. This is danger. Sheldon, a short pass. But his man down there was covered. That was Harms. Olsen over to Wearmouth. Back to Brewer, and the Magpies can get it clear here. They want to get the run down the ground. Ross Brewer from centre half back. Brewer looking out there for Carlson, who's on his own, and Lee Carlson bursts away now. He'll drive Collingwood up into their attacking zone, but straight to Jet Southby away from Banks. And ever reliable Southby taking the mark across the half-back zone for the Blues. Barham in front of Armstrong on that occasion, and the ball over the boundary line to be thrown back into play about 80 to 85 metres from the behind post on Collingwood's right half-forward flank. Ruckman, Edwards contesting, but more over the top. No Collingwood small men there. Where are they? There's Magro. Dool right there with him. A free kick, or is it a ball up? A ball up, says umpire Bill Deller, on Collingwood's half-forward line with 22 minutes gone. There's the Collingwood Brains Trust, Tommy Hafey and Ron Richards. I guess they'd be pretty worried at the moment. Collingwood need 2 goals. They need them quickly. They've got about 8 minutes in which to score them, I'd reckon, as long as Carlton don't score any. Fitzpatrick tries to get the ball clear of the pack. They're all having trouble down there. Marcoux comes out with it eventually and shoots out the hand pass. It wasn't a good one, and it's picked up eventually by Keogh. Keogh drives the Blues up to the centre wing position, looking for Johnston, who gets boot the ball very quickly, but he's put it out of bounds on the full. And the end result of that will be a penalty free kick to Collingwood's Ross Brewer. He's at right half back, Ross Brewer. A wobbly punt kick. Wearmouth in front. They still can't get it out of the pack. Olsen's there, Armstrong there. And likewise Mike Fitzpatrick, and it's the ball up situation on the centre wing position on the outer side of the ground. 22.5 minutes have gone in the quarter.
And still 10 points in front, Carlton. Out there on that wing position. Moore goes for the grab. Couldn't pick it up. Keogh has a fresh air shot. It's Olsen driving it down there towards Rene Kink. He should have marked it. He tried to go for the big punch. And there it is, though. It'll be a ball up there. McConville pounced on him straight away. Thought he could have grabbed that, Bobby.
I think it must have been touched off the boot, Lou. I can't think of any other reason why Kink wouldn't have tried for the mark.
Ball comes back to Moore. Klomps in there too. Wearmouth trying to get it. Went between Fitzpatrick's leg. He can't get it out. The umpire said a free kick to Carlton. And that's the one they want. We're 23 minutes into this last quarter, and they're still 10 points in front. By golly, it's been a tough game, and both these sides will be that tired. They're that tired now, as a matter of fact. They can hardly raise a gallop. And they're putting in superhuman efforts to keep themselves going. Out it goes there to the half-back flank. Mackay flies. Couldn't hold the mark, but the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to McCormack out there on that half-back line. Time ticking away. The Magpies need 2 goals to win this match. Punched away by Dool. Back it goes out there to Johnson. A long kick. A good chance now for Brewer to take the mark. And Brewer takes it at half-back, looking for someone to give it to. But I'll try and drive it down there as quickly as I possibly could. That's a long kick out there towards the wing position. Ah, there's a good mark to Johnson. He's been a very handy player for Carlton today.
2 Collingwood players collided there.
They better get up quickly. One is Edwards too, I notice.
Other's Banks.
And the other's Banks. And the mark out to Armstrong. Armstrong out there on that wing position.
They're both still down, Lou, those players.
Edwards hasn't moved, but there we see Armstrong going for a short pass. It was juggled there by Young, but he's got a bit of time to kick it. He finally kicks it over there looking for Buckley. Smothers it well. He's grabbed, he's collared. It'll be holding the ball against him. I think we've got to agree, Bob, both these sides have put up a tremendous performance today.
You've got to admire all 40 players.
Anyone that talks about the Collywobbles today, well, don't know what they're talking about, because both sides have fought it out well. We see a fresh air shot that time again by McConville, driven back by France. There's a chance for Brewer to mark again. A hand pass to Moore. Collingwood trying to get it down there. It's a shocking kick off the side of the boot. Out it goes to Ricky Barham. He's away from his opponent. And look at him go. He's trying to bounce the ball. He's actually bounced. He got one in the back. It'll be a free kick to Ricky Barham.
A clever free kick, though.
We're at the 25-minute mark. It won't be a long quarter because there hasn't been many goals kicked for the quarter. 4 goals, so I'd say about 29. There we see him push him in the back.
No doubt it was a free kick that Dool desperate just to try and stop Barham.
The kick by Barham is up there, doesn't reach the distance. They all fly. They go high. A chance now for Olsen to get out. There's an Olsen out there. He finally gets. He said he threw it. And he's not too happy about it either. He looks more like Al Jolson. His face is covered in mud. And it's Klopp, who's been a very good player for Carlton. Well, there's been a lot of good players for both sides. It'd be unfair to say that. There's flying high was Harms over to Francis. And Francis is clear as he drives the ball wide out there, looking there for Sheldon. Burns going after it. Sheldon's got a chance here. They both go down. Burns first to recover. Right to Brewer again. Collingwood still trying to get it up there. And a mark to Andrew Ireland out there on the wing position. 26 minutes gone. And still Carlton 10 points in front.
Ireland up towards half forward. And McConville, has he taken the mark? No! Wearmouth's got it over to Edwards. The Carlton fans weren't too happy with it. Edwards runs it and fires at the goals. And what's he done with it? I think he's missed. No, it's a goal! The difference is again 4 points. Any team can still win the 79 grand final. Let's check the scores. It's Collingwood 11-11, 77. The Carlton 11-15, 81.
We just saw it on replay there, Peter, and McConville, you could have paid the mark, but then again, when you're on your own, you should hold those. He should have run it down the hands and into the arms, and McConville definitely should have pulled it in.
By gee, the goal umpire tricked me there when he ran right into the point post. I thought he'd missed that one. However, it's 4 points the difference. Peter Moore taps the ball out, taken away by Harms. He goes towards right half forward for the Blues. The Magpies need the next goal, and if Carlton get it, it'll wrap it up for them, I'd suggest, with 27 minutes gone for the final quarter.
There'll be about 2 or 3 minutes to go, Peter.
Well, not long. Any team can still win it. Moore and Mackay. Picked up by Byrne. He doesn't get it too far, though. There's Wearmouth falling into the back of Buckley, who gets the kick in over towards the half-forward line. Ireland and Harms. The ball tapped away. Is it a free kick? No, play on, says the umpire. It's scooped out to Armstrong now. Armstrong, quick to get boot the ball up to Mark McClure. McClure with a chance to wrap the game up. He gave it to Mackay with a bad hand pass, though. Peter Moore and also Brewer in there. Here's Marku. This could wrap it up. He fires. He's missed. 5 points the difference. At the 27.5-minute mark. 5 points the difference. It's 11-16, 82 Carlton, Collingwood 11-11, 77.
I tell you what, it's not enough to give a commentator a heart attack. A short pass out to Brewer. And he's been a pretty good player since moved down to that half-back line. Collingwood trying to get it around there. As it go for Magro. He's going for the mark, but the umpire set a free kick for interference. 28 minutes gone. Is there time for Collingwood to get up? They're 5 points. And Carlton have won the 1979 premiership. The score, the final scores. Carlton 11-16, 82. Once again, Collingwood the bridesmaid. 11 goals, 11, 77.
And so in 79 it was Carlton winning by 5 points. Sheldon, McClure and Buckley, the major goal scorers. 3 to Sheldon, McClure and Buckley 2 each. And for Collingwood, Davis kicked 4 goals. We'll now take a break and come back with the 1975 grand final. That's between North and Hawthorn.
It's the fury of the pace, it's the glory of the race, and you'll find it's so much more than what you thought.
It's Navy Cup night at Moonee Valley Harness Racing. The famous Navy Reserve Band, super top harness racing with popular arm, and of course a real night out. The Light Brigade Band at the Valley View Restaurant. Yes, you can dance, you can eat top food, back a winner. All this at Melbourne's #1 Friday night spot, and sailors in uniform, they'll be admitted free. Moonee Valley Harness Racing, first race 7:50, be there.
If you're buying or already drive a Holden sedan, wagon or light commercial, ask your Holden dealer about the exciting range of GMH accessories designed to enhance your Holden and add to your driving comfort. Integrated air conditioning, that gives 4-season climate control at a touch. Accessories that shield you and protect your car. Others for general touring or off-road when the going gets tough. Your Holden dealer can put GMH accessories to work on your Holden today.
Although we may offer you a choice of hams, you really have only one choice. Lean, tender, juicy ham. Even our smallest baked ham has to be sugar-cured and gently smoked for at least 2 days before we'll put our name on it. So no matter which ham you choose, you can be absolutely sure you've made the right choice. You see, at Mayfair, we're just as choosy as you are.
Tonight, 7 turns on the grand final night entertainment. At 6:30, join us for the energy, the excitement, and the sellout concert performance from London's Royal Albert Hall. The Kids from Fame. And then at 8 o'clock, it's 7 Sports Special football feature. That was the season that was. The moments of glory and those of defeat. A close-up look at the memorable highlights from season 83. At 9:30, we bring you more great action with a replay of the 1983 VFL Grand Final. And throughout the night tonight, you'll join the winners and the losers live for their celebrations and commiserations. One day in September. Exclusively yours tonight through 7 Sport.
Now let's go to one day in September in 1975. A fine day at the MCG, 110,000 people in attendance. Kevin Smith was the umpire, and the teams, North and Hawthorn. Here's the last quarter.
The VFL Grand Final 1975, final quarter, Hawthorn versus North Melbourne. The scoreboard reading, Hawthorn 7-7-49, trailing by 29 points. North Melbourne 12-6-78, but it's Hawthorn into attack. The ball going deep into their forward zone, players overrunning it. Here's Rantel, he's been a stumbling block all day. Rantel kicks to the half-back flank on that outer side, and the mark has been taken over there by Chisnell. He puts his boot into it, drives it over the centre, up towards centre-half forward. Too high for Nolan. Jaworski comes out. Lou.
Jaworski gets the ball back towards that half-forward line. Rantel spills the one, but he won't give in. He goes after it again. It'll be a ball up. Played a great game, Rantel. Been a lot of good players on both sides. The defenders of both teams have played very well. Waiting now, down she goes. Nolan and Martello. Both missed it. Ball driven back again into the forward zone. Over the head, the Packers are going now. And he played it safe, Gumbleton, and took it through for 1 point.
So it's a 28-point lead to North Melbourne. Henshaw kicking out from the western end. Are North Melbourne on the way to their first premiership in 50 years in the Victorian Football League? A big kick from Henshaw goes out to the flank position on the outer side. Nolan, the man in front, appeals for the mark, but it's going the other way. And listen to the North Melbourne crowd as Jones takes his kick. That's a big kick to the edge of the goal square. They move in. Dents went up a mile. Came out with the ball. Gets it over here to Crosswell. Crosswell over to Rantel. Rantel back towards the half-back flank. Taken by Martello. He gets it over to Leon Rice. Rice into the goal square once again. Moncrief went up high. But look at that. Gumbleton will be awarded the mark.
A great mark to Gumbleton down there at full-back. Beautiful mark. Defence standing up pretty well for North Melbourne. Ball driven out towards the members' side of the ground. There's Marr and Grigg having a great battle. It'll beat them both and out of bounds on the Hawthorn half-forward line. About 80 metres around from their goal. Every minute counts for Hawthorn at the moment. They're trailing by 28 points. Knocked out by Jones. Tuck mixed that one. Has to go now for Martello. Up it goes towards Calvin Matthews. He can't. He got his hands to it, but it's through for 1 point. So they reduce their lead to 27 points now.
Waiting for Henshaw to kick out from the western end. There's the scoreboard. Henshaw coming along this northern flank. A big fella. Nolan goes up there. Jones knocks the ball away. It's taken there by Feltham. He loses it, however. Here's slamming Sammy after it. Sammy Kekovich picks up. Goes towards the wing position. Kicks up towards the half-forward flank. And he's put over the boundary line. And the kick will be given downfield after Kekovich kicked. Rowling's got into him. Bumped him clean over the boundary line after he had kicked, and Blight will take the resultant penalty on the half-forward flank, on the northern side of the ground. North players, you can see, they've been told at three-quarter time, don't let up, don't give them time to spit. Hawthorn with their 19th and 20th on. Looks like Carlton is coming on for North Melbourne. He's coming along the boundary line, Gary Carlton. There he is, as Blight comes up. Up to the eastern end goal it goes. Oh, it's a mammoth kick too. It's a beauty. And it bounces there. An awkward bounce over the boundary line, and there'll be a throw in that forward pocket for North Melbourne on the northern side. There's the throw in, the ball comes to ground. It's knocked away here by Leon Rice over towards Jaworski. He fumbles it a little, in comes Wade. Bremner can't get the run of it. Oh, off the ground by Arnold Bridus, and it's interpreted as kicking in danger. Who came off then, Lou?
I can't pick him up. I'm trying. There he is down there. It's Farrant.
Gary Farrant off, and Carlton on.
There's the ball back into play this time by Bremner. Right across towards centre-half forward. Going after is Davis. And North Melbourne swinging to attack again. Racing after is Jaworski. He's picked it up on the first bounce, but he's upended. There's a go now for Chisnell. Up towards the full forward zone, and a good mark.
Oh, in the pocket. In the pocket.
What's going on down here? Look. By golly, they were going hammer and tongs there. Well, that's the first incident we've seen for the whole match, Mike.
Oh, well. That's the result of it.
It's Bremner to take the ball again. Gets it back towards centre-half back. At the back is Nolan. He hasn't played the mark. He actually threw the ball there. Coming through his trot. He can't pick it up. It's finally picked up by Jaworski again. Driven wide to the wing position. He dropped it that time, Moncrief. On his tail is Gumble, but Moncrief's clear now. And he'll send Hawthorn to attack as the ball goes up towards that. Had a mark to more to Matthews. Kelvin Matthews has got the mark. A 15-metre penalty. A 15-metre penalty makes him about, 45? No more than 45 metres out from goal on a very slight angle. They're leading by 27 points, North Melbourne. There's the kick by Matthews. Oh, what's happened? 1 point. And they breathe again, North Melbourne.
I was all prepared.
There was a time when piles of cement, piles of sand and piles of screenings on your front lawn or driveway were inevitable for even the smallest job around the home. But now, these handy bags of pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar will rid you of those piles forever. They're so simple, just add water. Suddenly, 101 little household projects become very easy. Pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar. Just add water and say goodbye to those nasty piles forever.
Do something for yourself. Join the Army Reserve. If you're just doodling around, thinking about a new car, holiday, house extension, anything, we can provide the finance you're after through a State Bank personal loan.
Let's sing out loud, we're proud of our bank. It's the State Bank, no risk.
Personal loans. State Bank, no risk.
Are you fed up with annoying biting insects that always spoil your outdoor fun? Not anymore. Bug Zapper is here. Bug Zapper's ultraviolet light attracts insects like a magnet, eliminating them from around your pool, barbecue, patio, and backyard. Bug Zapper, completely safe, easy to install, weather-resistant to rain and sun. Bug Zapper effectively kills insects over an area up to 1 acre. Throw away those spray cans, get a Bug Zapper. 3 sizes from your nearest Mitre 10, Home Saver, or Pro Store.
And they breathe again, North Melbourne. I was all prepared, actually. I was starting to write that down and the time alongside it. There's the scoreboard coming up to the 6-minute mark in the final quarter. Hawthorn 7-10, 52. North Melbourne 12-6, 78. The kick out, the mark taken there by Ablett. Ablett was on the half-forward flank on the southern side. Big kick by Ablett. Oh, it's a beauty, but he's offline, I feel, and another point results. Takes them on to 53, and North Melbourne 78. It's 25 points of difference. Could be Dench kicking off this time. Dench, oh, it's a big kick coming along the northern flank. Up goes Keith Gregg, almost pulled down a beauty. Kekovich is in there, so too is Peter Knights. Beltham dives on top of the ball. He's grabbed by Trott. Bit of a stalemate here. It's against him. Oh, blimey. Trott has got it on the half-forward flank. And listen to the North crowd. Oh, it's off the side of Trott's boot. Goes over on the full, and it could be Barry Cable to take it.
Yes, a free kick to Barry Cable, a penalty free down there at half-back, a little short of half-back on the members' side. 25 points in front, North Melbourne. Kicked by Cables around towards the wing position. Players set themselves. Big Nolan couldn't mark this. Beltham trying to get clear. It's taken away by Tucker. Going to get a free kick. Free kick to Beltham. Beltham's got the free kick. A little short of the wing position. Not many players up in that full forward zone for North Melbourne as he gets it across the centre field. Carlton on the ground. There's Welsh going after Chisnell right on his tail. He's got him. He's grabbed him. Umpire says players counted down. And they're not begging any pardons at the moment as the ball goes back and a mark to Blight.
Malcolm Blight is now on the back line. Oh, too high, I'd say. It's a hard way to get it in a 15-metre penalty. Well, Hawthorn can see the trouble they're in. Players arguing with the umpire, in this case Desmar, as Blight comes up. The kick. It's going to land in the goal square. A chance here. No mark. Wade comes in. He's got possession. Loses it. Wade is still going. He tries to get it across here. The ball pushed out the Cable. Cable, the left foot snap. It's smothered by Jaworski over the line. Great defensive play by Jaworski. And there'll be a throw in that forward pocket for North Melbourne. Oh, full credit to both teams. Hawthorn doing everything possible to get back in this game. A knock away by Jones. Chance here for Peter Knights. Couldn't get the run of the ball. Picked up by Lee Matthews. Lee Matthews drives it in towards the centre. Murphy races for it. Takes the mark. Goes back now to take his kick. Murphy of Hawthorn. It's up the side of his boot. Awkward one. It's on the half-forward flank for Hawthorn. Beltham in possession. Beltham a hand pass to Cumberland. He's in trouble. In comes Martello. Martello kicks the ball forward. Rantella's there with Rawlings. Rawlings has it. He's being held. In keeps Rawlings. He keeps going. Puts it around. And he's put it over the line on the full.
Out of bounds down there in the forward pocket. Hawthorn struggling hard to get a goal. They've got to get a goal now to lift themselves. And they're certainly playing plenty of pressure football as Dench drives the ball back out to that half-back line. Ball pushed away as a go for Rowlands now. He fires for the goals. But once again, they're off target. It's through for 1 point. And they've reduced the lead to 24 points.
9.5 minutes into the final quarter.
Well, they've got to get a goal, North. Hawthorn to really lift themselves now, and they're attacking. It's taking tremendous energy out of them. Both sides must be very, very tired. There's Dench coming in for his kick. Oh, and a couple of making a lead there. I'd go for the long kick if I was Dench. And he's booted the ball up right out to that half-back flank. There's Scott and Nolan. Punched away by Scott. Oh, good play by Chisnell. He gets his kick on a good one. In goes Rice. He's grabbed by Davis. Lose the ball. Holding the ball against him. Didn't have much of a chance that time. And Davis takes that free kick out there on the wing position.
Let's see where Barry Davis places the ball. He'll use it intelligently. It's a beautiful drop kick going down towards the pocket on that outer side. It's an awkward one. In comes Bridus. Bridus ducks and weaves. He straightens up. He kicks in at the goals in the last line of defence. The magnificent Peter Knights once again. Knights goes straight up the ground almost. No mark here to Rice. Ball picked up by Henry. Struggled into the centre. Players come to meet it. Murphy couldn't get the run of it. Carlton gets it over to Keith Gregg. Gregg of North Melbourne puts a big one in towards the pocket. Bridus is racing for it. It's an awkward bounce for him. Beats him over the line, and there'll be a throw-in North Melbourne's forward pocket on the outer or southern side. The pressure right on. Can Hawthorn get out of this? Or will North hang on to take their first premiership? A good knockdown by Scott. Burns comes in here. He's got the run of the ball. Welsh is after him. Burns still going there, but takes it over the line. And there'll be a throw-in up towards the half-forward flank now for North Melbourne on the outer side. Scott, number 23. Comes in with Nolan, number 22. Scott gets the front posse. They both tap it. Scott looking for the free kick, and the umpire agrees with him.
Yes, the free kick to Scott down there, a little short of half-back. They've both played pretty tough football, Nolan and Scott. Hardly been off the ball all day, the two of them. There's the long hand pass over to Hendry. Hendry gives another hand pass back to Rice, but he's in trouble. Gets a quick kick. Punched away by Chisholm. There's a go now for Feltham. They go to attack again, North Melbourne. Well, couldn't get that one that time. Picked up by Jones. A hand pass to Bremner. Back it goes. Davis got a chance to mark. He can't hold it. He's trying to juggle it as the ball is picked up by Hendry again. And Hawthorn get it around towards their half-forward line. And a beautiful mark to Croswell. There's Croswell now, ready to send North Melbourne into attack. It's a long kick by Croswell. It falls a bit short the last moment. And an easy mark to Scott. Nearly played on that time. Kekovich on the mark. He's balked him as he goes for a bit of a run now. Ball goes back. Oh, Gumbel's overrun it. Here comes Carlton. Can he pick it up? He's pushed away that time by Moncrief. Ball back there towards Murphy. He tries to get a hand pass up top, but he's grabbed. Umpire will ball this up for sure on the half-forward line for Hawthorn, about 70 metres out from their goal.
Umpire Kevin Smith well in control in this game. They move in. Scott comes in there with Nolan. Nolan taps the ball down. Here's Cable. He's grabbed. No free kick taken by Carlton. Carlton drives it, not very handsomely, but effectively out to the flank. Taken by Keith Gregg. He keeps it into play brilliantly. It's going towards Peter Knight. Well knocked away there by Feltham. In comes Jones. Jones a little bit awkward. He gets the ball over to Bremner. Bremner has the run. He gets the hand pass over to Desmar. Desmar of Hawthorn tries to steer it in towards the centre. Here's the go now for Hawthorn. It's taken by Murphy. He's on his own. Murphy tries to get it in towards centre half forward. It's an awkward one. Little Rawlings has got it. He's grabbed by Rantel. Over to Ablett it goes. Ablett of Hawthorn kicks it into Crosswell. Crosswell coming in now will clear. Crosswell a big kick down towards centre half forward. Out they come. Fighters to stop the mark. Picked up by Burns. Burns weaving and turning. Steadies. He tries a short one in here. Will it come off? No, Knight spoiled it. Davis is still going. Over to Wade. Wade into an open goal.
He's throwing the ball, I think.
He's going to bring it back.
Yeah, he's got a free kick against Briders for throwing the ball away.
Well, it's a game man who will do that, and undoubtedly umpire Kevin Smith.
I'd say he was right.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that for a minute, Lou, that he was right. And the ball is up in the crowd somewhere there.
Oh, how would you feel? Wade was a certain goal too.
That could have been the...
Well, there's no doubt about it. Not a throw for me, Michael. Waiting now for Bremner to take that free kick. They're still leading by 25 points. The ball back. Punched away again by North. There's a go. But Jaworski doing a great job down there in defence. Out comes Tuck. He picks it up on first top. Gets his kick over the centre half forward line. Oh, up in the air that time was Dent. But he's paid the mark to Henshaw, I think it is, yes. Henshaw takes the mark. He quickly plays on. And a mark to Rantel. And what a game he's played. He's gone for a pass wide to Davis. Davis can't hold the mark. He must be terribly tired as he goes around the boundary line. He's got it now, and he sends it up to the forward pocket. Briders can't hold the mark, and the ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket, about 30 metres around from the North Melbourne goal.
Louis,
wow, did that ball go around there quickly?
Some of these blokes are going up and down on the one spot. This has been played at a terrific bat. Kekovich and Scott going for it there. Jones comes in from the side, knocks the ball clear. Ablett couldn't get to it to save it from going over the boundary. It's on North Melbourne's half-forward flank, where we'll take the throw-in. Kekovich and Scott once again. Kekovich looking for the free, and he's getting it. Scott going crook. Well, he's giving his all. Scott. Kekovich has kicked one goal. Oh, he's a hell of a way out here. He'll have to kick this the best part of 70 metres to put it through. But he's quite likely to do it. Big Sam slamming Sammy. It's on its way. It's going to drop short. There they go, the man in front. It's Briders, is it? Arnold Briders is marked. 15 metres out. He's kicked one. Doug Wade when chasing that ball. Coming up to the 16-minute mark. Arnold Briders, oh, he wouldn't be 15, 12 metres. No, he's not even that. Now he's 5 metres. There must have been a penalty. That's right. And he's put it through.
beauty of the pace. It's the glory of the race. And you'll find it's so much more than what you thought.
You know, there's something about harness racing at Moonee Valley that gets me. It'll get you too, should you try it one Friday night out there at Moonee Valley. Look, you've got top wining and dining, really top racing, and the atmosphere. They're friendly people, the harness racing people. So I'll see you at Moonee Valley Friday nights for the harness racing.
Harness racing is our favorite family sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere of a great new soft drink, the premiere of Diet Coke.
Introducing Diet Coke. You're gonna drink it just for the taste of it. Living good with Diet Coke. This is the one from Coca-Cola. We're gonna taste with just 1 calorie. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
What is it about Midas Muffler Shops?
When my club is off the road, I'm losing money, right? So one time I get Midas to fit a new muffler because they do it good while I wait. With a 3-year guarantee that covers me, even if I accidentally damage it myself. Nice for me, eh? Crazy for Midas, no?
The Midas 3-year muffler guarantee is the only one that covers you if you accidentally damage it yourself.
When your muffler snuffs it, take it to Midas.
This beautiful JDEC security door, only $99 fitted. Yes, for a few more days only, JDEC can offer you this beautiful security door, the great price of $99 fitted. For only $99 because they make it. That's right. You buy direct from the manufacturer, JDEC, and you save. JDEC security door, only $99 with an automatic closer and Whitco double-sided key lock. Yes, the last day's at $99, and yet still more. The $99 includes measure, quote, and fitting. The lot for only $99. Ring JDEC on 555-2988.
Scoreboard now reads in the 1975 Grand Final, Hawthorn 7-12-54, North Melbourne 13-6-84. 30 points in front with about, let me see, I would say about 13 minutes to go, Lou.
Well, okay, North Melbourne heading for their first premiership. And the players must be really on their toes. Listen to that crowd going mad.
And Lou, do you know that these players are competing, the winning team, the WD&HO Wills Award, the winning team will get $13,000 and the runners-up will get $6,000 in the Wills Award.
There's the ball out again, and North Melbourne get it out, but there's Trott going after it. He's pushed aside. North Melbourne desperate at the moment as we wait for the umpire to bounce the ball. North Melbourne with their sights on their first flag. Down she goes. Knocked away by Carlton. Up towards their forward line. Good play by Peter Knight. But I think he might know he hasn't put it out of bounds. Chance for Schimmelbusch to mark. Staying at the back was Carlton. He can't get clear. Greig's there backing up well. Look at this fella go now. Greig ready to send him to attack. He's going to boot the ball long. Up towards Wade. What's going to happen now? The ball's pushed to the ground. Kikovich trying to get clear. Gets the hand pass. Douglas missed it. There's Greig going for a goal. Oh! He's kicked the point. He's kicked the point. He could have run another 10 metres. That puts them 31 points in front. That means they've got to kick 6 goals at the moment, Hawthorn, if they want to win the match. 7 goals, 12-54, Hawthorn. To North Melbourne, 13-7, and the time, Michael.
Coming up to the 18-minute mark in the final quarter. Bremner goes straight up the ground. That's a good kick, too. And nobody able to take the mark. Davis is dragged to the ground. It's called play on, and umpire Kevin Smith will bounce. Between the centre and centre-half forward positions for North Melbourne. There'll be a hot time on our old town tonight. There's the bounce. There they go. Tuck gets the tap down. Cable gets it. Cable kicks it forward. Jones knocks it out of danger. But in comes Burns. It's taken there by Arnold Bridus. Bridus screws it around. It bounces. It's another goal. He's kicked 3 goals, Bridus. The scoreboard reads Hawthorn 17-12-54. North Melbourne 14-7-91. And I reckon we can say now you're seeing history. North Melbourne on the way to their first premiership, and damn good luck to them.
And it's 37 points in front as we wait for the umpire to throw the ball down. North Melbourne, the crowd are going berserk here.
Let us not forget Hawthorn. Those Hawthorn blokes are fighting it out every inch of the way.
There she goes. Knocked out by Nolan. In goes Cable. He can't get clear, but the umpire will ball it up. I'd say a free kick to Cable. And they go to attack again, North Melbourne. There's little Barry Cable, the little champ himself.
Oh, they're playing hot football at the moment, North Melbourne. The first premiership in sight. He's gone for a hand pass to Sam Tikovich. They're showing a lot of confidence. Another short pass to Davis. Davis is a little short of the half-forward line, up towards the wing position. The crowd really on their toes, even though they're a short pass to Cable again. They appear to be rattled at the moment, Hawthorn. I know this game slipped right out of their hands. Oh, they've had many good players, North Melbourne. Waiting on the ball. Up it goes by Cable. A long kick up to the full forward zone. At the back is Wade. He's overrun the ball. Picked up by Bremner. The ball goes back towards that half-back line. Good mark to Rice. And a good mark to Rice at half-back. And they're still, 37 points in front, North Melbourne. As we see Rice drive the ball around towards the wing position. Punched away. Back to Cable. He's grabbed. He's pushed in the back and get a free kick. And Cable takes the free kick on the wing position. 20 minutes gone in the final quarter. Look at Barassi on the right-hand side of your screen. He's still not convinced it's won.
Are you fed up with annoying biting insects that always spoil your outdoor fun? Not anymore. Bug Zapper is here. Bug Zapper's ultraviolet light attracts insects like a magnet, eliminating them from around your pool, barbecue, patio, and backyard. Bug Zapper, completely safe, easy to install, weather-resistant to rain and sun. Bug Zapper effectively kills insects over an area up to 1 acre. Throw away those spray cans, get a Bug Zapper. 3 sizes from your nearest Mitre 10, Home Saver, or Pro Store.
Now, Sheen make high-precision videotapes. Great picture, great colour. Insist on Sheen high-precision videotape.
Do something for yourself. Join the Army Reserve.
Bop, honey. Give 'em up.
I'm gonna knock their socks off.
Oh, watch out.
They're hot. They're wild. They're the kids from fame, as you've never seen them before.
I'm a joker, sometimes even a clown. But this time, baby, I'm not fooling around.
The live sellout concert performance at London's Royal Albert Hall. It's the kids from fame strutting their stuff.
You teach us how to laugh. I don't need to play no games. Gonna set you free.
The kids from fame. An explosion of energy and excitement for the first time on television tonight, 6:30.
Coming up now, it's a nice kick too. It's a beautiful kick, in fact. Bridus comes in there. But look at those Hawthorn defenders still going. Schimmelbusch is grabbed. In comes Peter Knights. Forces the ball forward. Knights takes it. Gets it up to the half-forward flank for Hawthorn. Kelvin Matthews is there. Kelvin Matthews moving forward. He could run into trouble. No, he takes his kick. It's a high one. Moncrief is there. Gumbleton knocks the ball away. Up they go again. Gumbleton appealing for the mark. And he was the only one to touch it, actually. And so that was the right decision. He was the only one to touch it. And a 15-metre penalty. Gumbleton from the half-back flank, hand passes to Carlton. Carlton gets it across here to Malcolm Blight. Malcolm Blight gets it down into the forward zone once again. No mark, chance here for Burns. He's going to be tackled by Welsh. A long hand pass to Arnold Bridus. Bridus steadies, he shoots at the big one. And here's another one. That's the 4th goal to Bridus. As he come home with a burst in the last quarter. He's kicked 3 goals so far in this last quarter. Look at that scoreboard. In the last quarter of the 1975 Grand Final, Hawthorn 17-7-12-54, North Melbourne 15-7-97. Back to the centre again. Waiting for the umpire to bounce the ball. North Melbourne have this Grand Final wrapped up. Down she goes. And there's a free kick. Someone's gone over the line. A free kick to North Melbourne. It's all North at the moment. North are well on top. How many minutes we play? 22 minutes gone. 22 minutes gone, and North Melbourne just about ready to fly that flag. Their first ever as the ball goes deep to attack. Up towards Wade and Bremner.
Pushed away, grabbed by Burns. Over to Simmerbush, another goal. Oh, they're streaking away. That's his second goal. And Hawthorn, 7 goals, 12, 54. Look at that score for North Melbourne, 16-7, 103 points. And they have this 1975 grand final and the flag flying on top of the gasometer for the first time.
22 and a half minutes gone. They're going to bring on Goodingham by the look of it. Smith bounces in the centre. Nolan moves in once again. Up goes Jones with him, still battling, taken by Lee Matthews. Matthews breaks clear, puts his boot in with deep into the forward zone. Plenty of North defenders there. Moncrief has the opportunity, but Dench forces it through for one behind to Hawthorn. Oh, listen to this crowd. Hawthorn 7-13, 55. North Melbourne 16-7, 103. Who's coming off? Nolan's off. Nothing wrong with him, but to allow Goodingham, another ruckman, to come on. So Lurch, Barry Goodingham is on the field as Rantel takes that ball from the kickoff. Rantel gets it to the wing position on the outer side. Schimmelbusch and Rice going for it. Schimmelbusch breaks clear. Everything is going right for North Melbourne at this stage. They kick in towards centre half forward. Plenty of them there. Kekovich tries to break clear. He's being hung on to, as you can see. The ball comes across here at Spitus. A short one in here towards Felton. Felton gets it over to Cable. Cable steadies. He shoots. One behind. Boy, what a finish to the season.
What a finish. We wait now for the full-back. Bremner to bring the ball back into play. There's the kick out towards that centre-half back position. Oh, nearly a mark to Sam. He couldn't get clear. And there we see going for the ball is Hendry. He gets a wild hand pass out to Hamlet. Oh, beautiful play by Chisnell. How are they playing with confidence now as the ball goes across the green. Staying at the back. Now he picks it up. Recovers beautifully. He's going to have a shot. Now he's going for Wade. Oh, Wade. No, free kick for Wade. A free kick. A free kick for Wade. He's going for his fourth goal. Oh, golly. Waiting on Wade to have his shot from about...
Well, Brassey's convinced, pardon me, he's left the stand, he's coming down onto the sidelines now.
Waiting now for Wade to have a go for his fourth goal. And North Melbourne 17. It's been a landslide for North. By golly, they've played great football. There's Doug Wade, the oldest man playing football, but still managed to kick 4 goals so far for his, in the grand final. The kick by Wade is a goal. And they move to 17 goals, 8. 110 points North Melbourne. Hawthorn 7-13, 55 points.
And we're into the time on period, coming up to the 25.5-minute mark in the final quarter, the 1975 grand final. Look at that. Boy, oh boy.
Well, it's a ring-a-ding-ding for North Melbourne, isn't it?
A ring-a-ding-ding, Louis, all right. There's Barassi. Look at him. He's cracking it for a smile. His first smile in weeks. Here's Barry Davis driving that ball forward for North. Deep into the forward zone once again. In comes Felton. Felton into an open goal. He couldn't miss. And there's another one. Oh, they're coming home with a full head of steam. Hawthorn 7-13-55. North Melbourne 18-8, 116. And if anybody reckons that they thought North would win by any margin such as this, then they are dead set romancers.
I'll say they are, but what a great game they've played. Every player on this side has played as if he really wanted to win this flag, and now she's all wrapped up for them. What a sight it'll look. And what a time they'll have in the old town tonight at the Southern Cross, a lot of them. There's the bounce down. Up it goes. Goodingham gets the tap down. Taken away by Tuck. But they're only playing by memory now, Hawthorn, as the ball goes back to centre-half back. Picked up by Calvin Matthews. A shot for goal. It's a goal, but it's a long time coming, a goal for Hawthorn. And they go to 8 goals, 13. Valentine present the new Pick Your Pack. Recommended retail price still only $1. Made from real chocolate, including almonds, peanuts, sultanas, fruit and nuts. Pick Your Pack at your friendly milk bar. I reckon Pick Your Pack is the best chocolate value in Australia. and it's still only a buck. I don't know how they do it. Pick your pack. Yes, it's the new Valentine. Pick your pack. See it. Buy it at your favorite store. Valentine, proudly Australian.
Do something for yourself. Join the Army Reserve.
Just as these three atoms become one molecule, so these three paints become the one solution to all the interior painting needs. Why three? New vinyl for a great matte finish on walls. New satin is a semi-gloss.
Tough enough for windows and doors.
And new gloss for a genuine full gloss. And of course, they all wash out in H2O, and marks just wipe off. British Paints, a perfect formula for all your interior painting. Trust British Paints? Sure can.
It's the fury of the pace, it's the glory of the race, and you'll find it's so much more than what you thought.
It's Navy Cup night at Moonee Valley Harness Racing. The famous Navy Reserve Band, super top harness racing with popular arm, and of course a real night out. The Light Brigade Band at the Valley View Restaurant. Yes, you can dance, you can eat top food, back a winner. All this at Melbourne's #1 Friday night spot, and sailors in uniform, they'll be admitted free. Moonee Valley Harness Racing, first race 7:50, be there.
7 minutes of the final quarter gone. There's Barassi sitting down there, waiting to go on there and congratulate his players because it's a foregone conclusion now. I'd reckon. Still the Hawthorn boys are battling it out. Up goes Goodingham and he gets a tap away too, but it goes to Lee Matthews. Lee Matthews over centre half forward. Up goes Crosswell and he takes a screamer. Gee, he's played a magnificent game, this fellow, Brent Crosswell. Crosswell from the back line drives it out towards the half-back flank on the member stand side, taken by Barry Davis. And he looks as if he's cramped up a little bit. He won't keep that cramp on for long, I can assure you. This is too exciting as he gets it to the wing position. Up goes Feltham, juggles a mark, but he'll be paid. It hung onto it long enough. Feltham, a little short of the wing position, actually. There it goes to the half-forward flank. Goodingham is the man in front. Martello goes from behind. In comes Cable. But Peter Knight is there. Magnificently done as usual. Peter Knight, a big kick in towards centre half forward, and the crowd applauding his effort. But look at Henshaw's great mark. Henshaw of North Melbourne at the true centre half-back position. About to drive Hawthorn out. They're showing them no mercy. The kick over the centre. Cable waits there as Martello goes up for it. It comes down here to Desmar. Gets it out to the half-forward flank on the outer side. Henry is racing for it. Crosswell is after him. Grabs him too. A hand pass goes here to Rawlings. Little Rawlings of Hawthorn takes a run. He runs into David Denton. Will be holding the ball. Yes, indeed. Temper's getting a bit frayed because those players have given their all out there in this 75 grand final as David Dench comes up. Kicks on its way to the wing position on the outer side. Up goes Goodingham, knocks it away from Big Al Martello. Goodingham gets it over to Keith Gregg. Gregg going through his run again. Now I wonder how far he'll go this time. He can go a little way. Gregg is still going. A hand pass over here towards Burns. Burns gets into trouble, out of trouble, back to Gregg. Gregg of North Melbourne steadies. The pass is good and is accepted by Schimmelbusch. Schimmelbusch looks for the lead. It's going to come off quick of it. Oh, God, he's missed it. He dropped an easy one. This gives Scott a chance to break clear. There's Scott going around the half-back line. And he's showing tremendous spirit too. He sides down, but he still gets his kick. He's just about exhausted as the ball comes back to Scott again. But he's too tired to take it. This allows Henshaw to boot the ball. Up to the full forward zone again. And a mark to Arnold Briders. He's only about 45 metres out from goal, directly in front. Already kicked 4 goals, 3 goals this quarter. Going for the 19th goal, North Melbourne. Waiting on Arnold Briders. There's the kick. It looks good. Another goal to North. North Melbourne, 19 goals, 8. 122 points to Hawthorn, 8-13, 61. It's the 1975 flag, and as we've said repeatedly, and we don't apologise for that, it's great for football to see North Melbourne taking out their first flag. A bounce in the centre. Siren should go at any moment as Goodingham knocks it down to Burns. Burns goes to the half-forward flank on the outer side. Cable's racing for it here with Welsh. Welsh leading in the race for the ball, but over the line she goes. And there'll be a throw-in on North Melbourne's half-forward flank on the outer or southern side. North Melbourne have doubled Hawthorn's score. Goodingham comes in once again. He taps it down once again too, but it's taken there and driven out of danger by Ablett. It's on the wing position, taken here by Hendry of Hawthorn. Hendry tries a hand pass over here towards Trott. Trott, he's deep into the forward zone. They back there, or Murphy. No free kick picked up by Moncrief. He screws it over his shoulder. This should be good, and it is. That's his second Moncrief. So the scoreboard reads Hawthorn 9-13-67, well behind North Melbourne 19-8, 122. Ball being brought back towards the centre. The siren should go at any given moment. But boy, I reckon all hell will break loose then.
Well, the police are pretty well around the ground, Michael.
As usual, the Victoria Police Force doing their magnificent job. I think we come to expect it all the time, but they do a magnificent job. Bounced by Kevin Smith. Martello gets right across the back of Goodingham, right over the top, and Goodingham will take the free kick. Barry Goodingham. It's a big kick too, to the centre half-forward position. Scott knocks the ball away. The ball is picked up by Jaworski. Back in towards the centre here. This is a pretty long quarter. In they come. It's North Melbourne through Chisnell, getting that ball to the half-forward flank on the northern side of the ground. Trotters after. There's the siren. Siren's gone. North Melbourne's first ever flag. And the final scoreboard now reads at the MCG in the 1975 Grand Final. The final scoreboard reads North Melbourne 19-8, 122. Hawthorn 9-13-67.
And so a great and historic win to North Melbourne, their first grand final ever. Brightest kicked 5 goals, Wade and Burns kicked 4 each, and for Hawthorn, Martello and Moncrief 2 each. 5:15 and anything could happen. We'll finish at 8 o'clock this morning. Somehow, right now they will take a break.
Carpet and comfort in your car naturally go together. Precision moulded car carpets are so new, so with it, and they're being fitted to cars right throughout Australia. The secret's in Super Trim's press moulding process. Precision moulded car carpets are available in a wide range of colours, so why not call Super Trim now on 874-5599. Better still, call in and see them Saturday or all day Sunday at 27 Rooks Road, Nunawading. Precision moulded car carpets, now available from Repco Outlet.
Once upon a time, Nige wanted to be a TV star. Bert said,
"A TV star? Be your own. Buy a video camera and portable backpack from Canberra TV."
Shortly after, Nige was seen shooting the footy, around home, weddings and more. Later, Nige, family and friends would all gather and enjoy replays of new stars being born. Now the moral is, if you want to be your own TV star, buy a portable video system from Canberra TV. You'll be entertained happily ever. If you're buying or already drive a Holden sedan, wagon or light commercial, ask your Holden dealer about the exciting range of GMH accessories designed to enhance your Holden and add to your driving comfort. Integrated air conditioning that gives 4-season climate control at a touch. Accessories that shield you and protect your car. Others for general touring or off-road when the going gets tough. Your Holden dealer can put GMH accessories to work on your Holden today.
They say I'm the biggest ham around. Well, it takes the biggest to know the best. And my vote goes to these terrific Mayfair hams. All sizes, all price ranges. And with Christmas coming on, you've just got to have Mayfair in the house. There'll be lots of friends and relatives around, God bless them. And that's no time for a ham that turns out to be a turkey. Mayfair, they're just as juicy as you are.
Who's the biggest turkey around, Dougie?
And now to 1966, the grand final, St Kilda and Collingwood. The umpire was Jeff Crouch, 101,000 people in attendance, and here's the last quarter. hopefully.
Ball starting the final quarter of the 1966 grand final between St Kilda and Collingwood, and at this stage the Saints are 4 points up. Here it is, being forced out to the wing position, taken there and driven forward by Adamson. Oh, Gablett's trying to take a one-hander. Collingwood kicking to the Richmond end. Murray has it, he's robbed of possession. Picked up by Ian Graham. Ian Graham has his kick smothered by the St Kilda defence. Taken by Richardson of Collingwood. He tries a short one out here. Doesn't come off. Patterson can't handle it. Picks it up, however. Tackled by Reid. There's a long kick. It's going to the goal square. They fly. Nobody able to hold the mark. Tottenham has it.
Gavinick's getting the free.
And listen to the St Kilda crowd. Gavlich. He's kicked two. He's 15 yards out. He's on a slight angle. Can he put the Magpies in front? Oh, no, he's kicked it. One behind off the side of his boot. Well, now, let's explain this. There must be something wrong down that end, Ted. Thompson missed one from 5 yards out. Who was it? Neil missed one from about 8 yards out. And now from 15 yards out, Gavlich has kicked it through for a point. And they both, the three of them, went on the same angle.
I think they're neglecting this strong, choppy breeze that comes in from the corner angles of the stand.
There's a kick out from Murray. Richardson has taken the mark. But a free kick.
Given a free kick.
A free kick has been awarded to Minot for a push in the back. 3 points in front, St Kilda. Can they win their first ever premiership? There's the kick from Minot. Goes to the centre of the ground. Oh, Breen almost held that. He's been painted. Juggled it for a while. He looked a real bird to pull it down. There's his kick now. It's over centre half forward. Baldock's in front. Up goes Baldock, knocked away by the Collingwood defence. Taken here by Richardson. He's in everything, this fellow. There's his kick out towards the Breen. Yes, he's paying the free kick, Ted. The player coming in with the throw of the ball jumped into Breen, and Breen will take the free. He's almost on the wing position on the men to stand side. The Saints kicking to the scoreboard end. He kicks it towards centre half forward. Oh, Baldock's surrounded, but he comes out on top of the ball. Puts his left foot into it. Down to the goal square. Neil's there. Collingwood defenders. Waters can't hold it. Taken by Davis. He tries to bounce it. He's unloaded very smartly. And Davis is getting the free for a push in the back, I take it, Butch.
Yes, you can say that again, Mike, and we had a good shot of it.
Now he's in that bad pocket. The only bloke I've ever seen kick goals consistently from that pocket is Jeff Tunbridge of Melbourne. Alan Davis now. Oh, he's a good 45 yards out. There's a kick that's on its way. It's swung off, however. There's a snap that's dribbling forward. It's forced through for one behind.
And that makes 4 points in front, St Kilda. We're 2-3 minutes now into the last quarter of the grand final. 1966 between St Kilda and Collingwood. It's been an enormous game here. It'll be the survival of the fittest in this last quarter. The first side that'll crack as far as physical fitness is concerned. Boyne kicks in. Thompson now in front. Couldn't mark. Punched away by Minot. It's a chance here.
For Stewart. Stewart is still battling. Kicked away from him by Tully. It's taken and driven out of danger by Bingley. Up the centre half forward for St Kilda. Here's a go. Griffiths pushes it on. And through it goes from the boot of Moran. Well, Moran broke clear, but Minot was the boy responsible for that. Griffiths, all those fellows who forced that ball forward, and Moran kept it off with a goal, and we have been playing 4 minutes into the final quarter, and we find St Kilda 10 points up. Can they take off their first premiership?
Umpire Crouch bounces the ball. Minot in there. It's a wild one. Hit away by Waters, who's on the ball now. Picked up by Pitt. He hand passes nicely to Adamson. It's over to Tully. Tully runs through. Gets a long one right in towards the square. Gavinick's there. Couldn't mark. Gets the hand to it. It's still in play. It's over the line. A chance there for Searle, but the ball becomes a boundary throw-in. Searle will come off the ground, I think. Yes, he's being taken off now. And steer on. Here's the throw-in. Gavinick takes it. He's trying to hand pass. The ball held onto him. And umpire Crouch will bounce it. Trevor steer on and Searle off. Here's the bounce. Gavinick hits down. There's a chance here for a leading kick steer. Oh, he overruns it. Through comes
Cooper long hand pass across the green. Green is running, and Green is running well with a two. There's his long kick up to the forward pocket on the member stand side. A mark missed there by Davis. Over the boundary line it goes, and we'll wait for the throw-in. Oh, boy. You could cut the air with a knife here. The tension is absolutely enormous. Oh, Butch, I don't know about you, but I'm as nervous. There's a throw-in. Up they go. It's taken by Darryl Griffiths. He gets his boot to the ball. Racing up the middle is Neil. Neil snaps with his left foot. 1 point.
Well, that was a let-out. It was a good shot by Neil, too, with the left, but he's hit his shoulder, too. And it's now 11 points in front, St Kilda. A tremendous game here. The tension is enormous. 90% pro St Kilda crowd here, too, as Boyne comes up.
Ted Whitten, can the Saints hang on, do you feel?
If they can continue to keep penetrating their forward line like they are, Michael, there's no reason why they can't.
There's a poor kick-off. It's picked up here by Wallace. Driven in towards the centre of the ground. Oh, Sidman misses the mark. He's grabbed, but play on is the call. Adamson crashes his way through. There's a long hand pass from him. And Stewart throws himself at the ball. Comes out with it. Kicks up towards centre-half forward. They fly. Nobody able to pull the ball down. Griffiths comes out with it. Griffiths drives forward. Here's a go for young Davis. The ball is not clear, however. It's on the half-forward flank for St Kilda on the member stand side.
Well, St Kilda are certainly holding them at the moment. There's a long time to go. Henderson now getting changed on the bench.
Right, we just got a shot of that too. There's the throw. Now Minor from behind got into the back of the Collingwood boy. No free kick, however. There's a free plucked out of this, and it's going St Kilda's way. It's going to Darryl Griffiths.
Well, they're
He's
running
on the
riot,
half-forward flank on the member stand side. There's his kick now. This is swinging in. Bulldogs there from behind. Neil! Oh, did you see that? Of course you did. What a magnificent effort. Cowboy Neil. And what about our Channel 7 cameraman, our director, Alf Potter, smack on with that one. A beauty, boys. Kevin Neil now. He's already kicked 4. He is 30 yards out on a slight angle. Now that wind could be tricky. You watch this ball drift away to the left. There's the kick. Oh, did it ever drift? The players set themselves. Up they go. It comes to the ground. No mark paid. The ball is kicked out here, but I think it's over the boundary line in that forward pocket and will take a throw in.
Yes, a definite throw in there in the forward pocket for St Kilda, and they're running riot at the moment. They've got colossal pressure on Collingwood. Collingwood look to me as if they're tiring a little bit.
8 minutes of the final quarter gone. There's a throw in. Minor from behind. He gets a tap down. Cooper has it. Cooper hooks one over his shoulder. 1 point.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Cooper snapped with the left foot. Missed it by inches only. And another point to St Kilda.
12 points up. The Magpies need 2 straight kicks right through the middle. Point kicks now. Up they go. It's Collingwood breaking clear. The ball is driven to the wing position on the outer side, or could have been a free to Tuddenham. However, he tries a hand pass, and look at this. Here's a go. Patterson comes in. Here's Reid. Reid puts his boot to it, drives it back to the wing position on that outer side. Racing for it was Terry Waters, but the ball over the boundary line will wait for the throw in. Yes, Tim.
Michael, John Henderson's come onto the ground for Collingwood. I think that Errol Hutchison has left the ground. Henderson's gone to Stewart on the centre wing, and Tully in the centre position, and Tully has gone to the wing in Hutchison's place.
Right, Bulldog comes in now. He apparently is on the ball. Look at the magic. Puts his boot into it. Drives it over the half-forward flank. There's nobody home. Here's a chance. Oh! Here's a let-in. Point overrun it. Neil races into an open goal. He's offline, I think. 1 point.
Oh,
13 points up.
They're a bit over-anxious, Mike. A bit more steadiness here. They could seal the game.
Are you fed up with annoying biting insects that always spoil your outdoor fun? Not anymore. Bug Zapper is here. Bug Zapper's ultraviolet light attracts insects like a magnet, eliminating them from around your pool, barbecue, patio, and backyard. Bug Zapper, completely safe, easy to install, weather-resistant to rain and sun. Bug Zapper effectively kills insects over an area up to 1 acre. Throw away those spray cans. Get a Bug Zapper. 3 sizes from your nearest Mitre 10, Home Saver, or Pro Store.
Now, Sheen make high-precision videotapes. Great picture, great colour. Insist on Sheen high-precision videotape.
What is it about Midas Muffler Shops?
When my cover's off the road, I'm losing money, right? So one time I get Midas to fit a new muffler because they do it good while I wait. With a 3-year guarantee that covers me, even if I accidentally damage it myself. Nice for me, eh? Crazy for Midas, no?
The Midas 3-year muffler guarantee is the only one that covers you if you accidentally damage it yourself.
When your muffler snuffs it, take it to Midas.
7-12 to 9-13 now. 54 to 67, 13 points in front, and Collingwood need 3 goals. Boy now with the ball, they're worried down
Look at
there.
Alan Jeans. Thinking, can we do it for the first time ever? There's a kick-off from Peter Boyne. He goes straight down the centre. Good tactics. The players set themselves. And Trevor Steer, who has come onto the ground, marks. Steer now puts his feet into it. Drives up towards centre half forward. Oh, there's a goal. A flash. Graham went down in that lot. There's Tully trying to battle the ball forward. A kick off the ground here. Gabbo has it. A long hand pass by Gabbo is smothered. But it's kicked forward here to the half-forward flank for Collingwood on the member stand side. Roger head in front of Richardson. Trundles it over the boundary line and will take the throw in. They've been playing 10 minutes into the final quarter. Still plenty of time for the Magpies to get back into it. Tuddenham has it. Tuddenham forces it forward and he'll get a free kick.
Yes, definitely. The man held. And Tuddenham now a good 45, 50 yards out on the flank.
Oh, he's a good 50 yards out, Butch. There's his kick now. This is swinging in. I tell you what, this is going to be close. It's touched, I think. No! That's his third, and a tremendous effort. A tremendous effort from Des Tuddenham.
Very good play too by Thompson. He forced the player away, Sarakoski, and then pulled his hand away. That's a very important goal to Collingwood. It'll give them new life, 60 points to 67. Can the Saints do it?
Would you think that was a lack of thought on the St.Kilda backman by not crowding that goal square?
Yes, definitely. I don't think they can get the distance. Here's the ball back in the centre. It's Steer and Morrow in there. There was a chance for Henderson, but it's Morrow's free kick. Henderson on the mark. Morrow about to kick from centre field. Oh, it's a wonky old kick too, going out towards the flank. A player called there, Stewart. He's breaking away, shooting for goal. It's going to drop a bit short. Davis in there, but it's Montgomery. The steady Montgomery saves the day for Collingwood. 7 points down, Collingwood at this stage. Up comes Montgomery. Oh, it's off the side of his boot. It's in trouble. Cooper flies, couldn't mark. Left-footed out here towards the centre wing position. There's a chance for Graham, but Burton Howe comes through. He picks up, tackled by Pitt, and Burton Howe gets the free kick.
Could have been played one a bit earlier too. There's his kick, not a particularly good one, but Griffiths has it. Griffiths in a bit of trouble. Tully throws himself at it. He gets his kick up to the pocket, and look who's got it. Terry Waters.
What a safe player in defence this fellow is.
Oh, he's a magnificent player. Terry Waters now, kicking out. Players set themselves. Henderson fumbled the mark. It's a chance for Griffiths. Griffiths gets it across towards Ross Smith. He's held. He'll get a free.
Oh, yes,
dropping the ball.
Ball.
Yes, he's played, dropping the ball.
Did he have the ball?
Adamson it is, with the free kick now in the half-back line for Collingwood, and young Davis coming off. And it looks like plays will come on for St.Kilda. They fly. There's a chance for Henderson. His hand passes to Steer. Steer gets a kick out towards the forward pocket. Wallace racing for it with Head. Head in front, but he'll take the ball over the boundary line. Yes, it plays on, and young Davis off for St.Kilda. And both coaches have used their men and their tactics very well. Morrow from behind, hits down. A chance for Gaveling. He's grabbed. He hand passes the wrong way. Griffiths gets it, kicks up towards the half-forward line. There's a chance for a mark here. No mark. Adamson forces the ball, picked up by Bullock. Hand pass to Moran, a bad one. There's a chance for Bullock again. He hand passes, it's hit back. Oh, it's desperate football here. Stewart has it. Onto the right foot. Oh! A high kick in towards the forward pocket. Hayes goes for it. It's picked up by Adamson. Adamson grabs. They're getting very weary. A St.Kilda player taken to the ground. Potter kicks out towards the centre wing. Burton Howe in front. Couldn't mark. It drops over their heads. It's picked up by Alan Morrow. Alan Morrow gets the kick out towards the flank and will go over the boundary line.
They have been playing 13 and a half minutes.
7
into the
points.
final quarter. As Alan Gale said, 7 points the difference in favour of St Kilda. There's a try, and Big Gabbo gets a big knock. It goes to Baldock. Baldock tries that hand pass again. He follows up. He picks up a hand pass across there to Stewart. He gets his boot to it. Here's a chance for Ross Smith. He picks up. He drives to that forward pocket on the member stand side. Waters!
Collingwood players are tired now. 3 fellas here with their head down on the half-back flank. Here's the kick into the centre. It's a chance for Patterson. Tottenham goes through there. Nicely shepherded by Rose. It's a long kick to Ian Graham. Ian Graham couldn't mark it. Steer. Graham turns and beautifully shepherded by Steer. He's running into goal. Goes for the left foot kick. It's in here towards Murray. Murray pushes it down in front of him. He clears. Close and Kilda. Out here towards the centre wing position. And the ball goes out of bounds once again.
Oh boy, what a tense struggle this is. A lot of people, there's Alan Jeans giving directions. A lot of people said this will be the best grand final seen for years. And there's the flick. No, Ray, boy, you can't do that. There's the kick from Morrow. It's off the side of his boot. Cooper couldn't get there. And we'll take another throw in on the wing position on the member stand side.
Breen has gone to the back line now, Michael. It looks like a St Kilda player. Looks like Cowboy Neal or Sirakoski coming off.
Right, there it is. Henderson has it. Tries a hand pass across to the Bear. Big Gabbo gets his kick in towards centre half forward. There's a goal. Sirakoski. Tell you what, he's not too well, Sira.
Oh, played a magnificent game too. He's taken a bundle of marks there in the back pocket. There could be trouble
If they can hang on, the injury will be worth it. There's his kick. And I'll tell you what, they're playing the boundary, St Kilda. Good tactics, Ted.
Yes, there's no doubt about it at this stage, Michael, if they can keep it around the boundary line. But I'd still attack if I was them because they get more results.
There's the throw now. Big Gabbo takes it. He gets that hand pass, but it's smothered, however. Here's the ball going across here to Tottenham. Tottenham tackled by Big Lee. They get a free.
Oh, listen to that St Kilda crowd. Tottenham with the ball on the half-forward flank.
Oh, he's a good 70 yards out. He's kicking to the Richmond goal. There's the kick. The players set themselves up there to mark.
Graham.
Ian Graham. Ian Graham has marked.
7 points the difference, Michael.
And Graham is 40 yards out on only a slight angle. There's Ian Sinman. Little seedy. At both sides, very, very weary. Ian Graham, 40 yards out on a slight angle, kicking to the Richmond end goal. Can he notch it to make the difference? 1 point. Here he comes. There's the kick. He's put it right through the centre.
Valentine present the new Pick Your Pack. Recommended retail price still only $1. Made from real chocolate, including almonds, peanuts, sultanas, fruit and nuts. Pick Your Pack at your friendly milk bar. I reckon Pick Your Pack is the best chocolate value in Australia. And it's still only $1. I don't know how they do it. Pick Your Pack. Yes, it's the new Valentine. Pick Your Pack. See it. Buy it at your favorite store. Valentine, proudly Australian.
Now everybody knows Canberra Can. Rent or buy Canberra Can. You can rely on Canberra phone and ask the man and he'll say
Yes, Canberra Can. You know, you don't stay in the entertainment business for 26 years unless you've really got something to offer. At Canberra TV, we've got all the home entertainment you could want. For sale, for rent. Just give us a call.
We're here to lend a hand and we'll say
Yes, Canberra Can.
Although we may offer you a choice of hams, you really have only one choice. Lean, tender, juicy ham. Even our smallest baked ham has to be sugar-cured and gently smoked for at least 2 days before we'll put our name on it. So no matter which ham you choose, you can be absolutely sure you've made the right choice. You see, at Mayfair, we're just as choosy as you are.
It's the fury of the pace, it's the glory of the race, and you'll find it's so much more than what you thought.
You know, there's something about harness racing at Moonee Valley that gets me. It'll get you too, should you try it one Friday night out there at Moonee Valley. Look, you've got top whining and dining, really top racing. And the atmosphere, they're friendly people, the harness racing people. So I'll see you at Moonee Valley Friday nights for the harness racing.
Harness racing is our favorite family sport.
Listen to that crowd go mad. 66 points to 67 points.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Football, Ted Whitten?
Well, I'm still sticking with St. Kilda because I still feel with 1 point in front they can still attack. They've attacked for 10 minutes of this quarter, had many scoring shots, but haven't been able to capitalise on their opportunities.
They've packed everybody onto the ball. St Kilda, they've only got 3 forwards.
This is not good tactics, Butch.
17 minutes of the final quarter gone. There's the bounce. Minot gets a tap down here. Picked up and driven out of danger by Potter. Graham sets himself. Sinman from behind couldn't mark. Knocked away by Howell. Howell in the centre of the ground drives forward. It's at centre-half forward. Morrow! He'll get it. Laurie Hill going mad, but Morrow has it.
Here's
at
trouble
centre-half
here.
forward.
It's all Collingwood in that back line now.
Well, let's see what the Saints can do. Cooper giving him advice. There's Morrow. It's a long kick to the players. Set themselves a chance for Pays. It comes to the ground. Players struggling for possession, but umpire Jeff Crouch will bounce the ball. It's 25 yards out from the St Kilda goal. There's the bounce. Morrow goes for it. Big Gabelich is there. Oh, Baldock overran the ball then. Players struggling to get clear. Picked up by Gabelich. His kick is not a particular good one. Henderson loses it. Oh, he's grabbed there. Struggles it forward. Picked up by Moran. Moran kicks into the goal square.
Neil.
Kevin Neal has marked 10 yards out directly in front. He's kicked 4. He's kicking to the scoreboard end. Can he put it through?
I hope he's not overconfident, Michael.
Up he comes, 10 yards out directly in front. The pressure's right on the boy from South Warrnambool. He kicks, he's put it right through. 18 and a half minutes gone. 18 and a half minutes of the final quarter gone. Well, Ted Whitten, what do you think now?
Well, as I mentioned a moment earlier, Michael, if they can still keep punching that ball up forward, giving the forwards all the ball supply they can, particularly to Neil, who's already kicked 5, they'll win this game. If they allow Collingwood to break away for 1 second of the game and get on top and become the dictators, they'll find themselves in desperation trouble.
I'll tell you what, it's a dogged struggle out there. Minot, who seems to be getting on top of the rock, gets a hit out. Taken by Tully. Tully drives forward. Oh, yes, it's Saints driving back towards the centre of the ground, and Darryl Griffiths has marked. Well, can they win their first premiership ever, St Kilda? Up comes Griffiths. He kicks towards centre-half forward. The players set themselves. The ball comes to the ground. Potter tries to break clear with it. It goes to Stewart. He's grabbed. He can't punch it, and it will be a bounce. It's centre-half forward for St Kilda. I'll tell you what, Butch Minot's doing a magnificent job in the rough
He's
now.
done very well. In fact, Thompson is the boy that's missing at the moment. Steer hits down. There's a chance for Tottenham. It's picked up by Moran, and Waters will mark.
Where's that fella in the forward pocket?
They've got a man, extra man on the back line, or they did have. Here's Waters now, kicks in towards Tottenham. Tottenham will mark. He's on the half-back line, just in front of the half-back line.
He must be on the ball, Tottenham. Tottenham about to drive the Magpies forward. There's his kick. Up towards centre-half forward. They set themselves. Oh, Minot went a mile up. Comes down here. Ian Graham drives it forward. The sun's in the players' eyes. It comes to the ground. They overrun it. Picked up by Howell. They'll get a free. No, play on is the call. Gabelich has it. He can't break clear. What's the result? A ball up on Collingwood's half-forward line on the member side. The official attendance, 101,655. 101,655. There's the bounce. Up they go. Comes down here to Henderson. Henderson, a short one in. And Pitt has marked. Now Pitt, let's have a look. He's a pretty good kick, this fella, too. Pitt is 45 to 50 yards out. Kicking from the member's flank. There's the kick. I'll tell you what, this is going to be close. It's through.
Here's another entertaining idea from Ballantyne, and it's a real beauty. The Ballantyne Natural Choice Range. Yogurt sultanas, tropical party mix, ambrosia fruit selection, cardamom nut selection, honey and nut granola. For goodness sake, eat naturally. You will with Ballantyne's Natural Choice, the natural alternative as a snack or for sheer enjoyment. There's no doubt about it. It's another Ballantyne winner.
What you're about to see will shock you. The jarring shock of heel strike can cause serious injury and pain to sportsmen and women, or anyone often on their feet, like heel soreness, Achilles tendonitis, leg injuries, and backache. That's where new Superlean fits in. Lightweight inner soles and heel pads to take the brunt of the impact and save you the shock. Superlean. Shock absorbers for your feet.
As Australia's leading lights, these 7 building societies have formed a bright new star, the National Permanent Network, with $4 billion in assets. A network with extra benefits for every Hotham investor. And Hotham remains a star in its own right, the brightest in Victoria. The National Permanent Network, Australia's new $4 billion superstar.
It's the fury of the pace, it's the glory of the race, and you'll find it's so much more than what you thought.
It's Navy Cup night at Moonee Valley Harness Racing. The famous Navy Reserve Band, Super Top Harness Racing with Popular Arm, and of course a real night out. The Light Brigade Band at the Valley View Restaurant. Yes, you can dance, you can eat top food, back a winner. All this at Melbourne's #1 Friday night spot, and sailors in uniform, they'll be admitted free. Moonee Valley Harness Racing, first race 7:50. Be there.
7:30 Monday in Quincy.
Yesterday, Samson attacked my little girl. Emily is dead.
I'm going to make sure that none of your dogs ever take another innocent
A
life.
case of deadly protection in Quincy, 7:30 Monday.
The ball being brought back to the centre. Look at that scoreboard. It'll read 73-72.
Do you still think there's a chance for a draw, Michael?
Well, I'll tell you what, a draw would be a fitting result to this, Ted.
Oh, these players couldn't play again next week after a game like this.
Right,
Steer in
Minor
there.
gets a tap down. Griffiths tries to get away. It's picked up by Breen. He drives to centre half forward. There it goes. The Saints going forward. Montgomery overruns it. In comes Potter. Stacks on the mill. There'll be a ball up. There'll be a ball up at centre half forward for St.Kilda. Just on 22 minutes gone. Umpire Jeff Crouch. Golly, he must be weary. Oh, what guts these fellas are showing. There's the bounce of the ball. Up they go. Steer gets a tap down. Cooper has it. Cooper hooks it around here. It's in the forward pocket. Baldock's racing for it. Can Baldock come out? In comes Patterson to do battle. Picked up by Neil. Oh, he's grabbed around the neck. And he couldn't possibly punch the
Holding the ball.
Oh, turn up.
Definitely holding the
How
ball.
could he punch it?
He
He's
only
not
had him
off the
round
push.
one arm. It's a free kick to Collingwood now from
Would
the
you
back
have played
pocket.
it, Ted? I agree with Alan Gale on that
All right,
decision.
I'll bow to your opinion.
Tully.
Back in the centre. Tully couldn't hold it. Comes down to the ground. Here's Laurie Hill coming out with it. Hill drives the mark close forward. It's on the half-forward plate on the outer side. Sirakovsky's racing for it. Sira has the jump. In comes Graham. Sirakovsky comes out with the ball. In comes Gavalik to do battle. And Sirakovsky relieves the pressure. Kicks to the half-back flank. Over the boundary line it goes, and we'll wait for the throw-in. I'll tell you what, you've got to take your hats off to these fellows. This is a real heart-stopper. Waiting for the throw-in. They set themselves. Minot and Trevor Steer go for it. Down it comes here. There's a chance for Bingley. It's breaking clear. We find Kevin Rose. He drives forward. Taken on the half-volley by Murray. Murray's kick, not a particularly good one. Henderson picks up. Henderson drives it high, wide, and handsome. The ball bounces. They set themselves. Thompson's there. In comes Head. In comes Murray, but Thompson's still battling. Head tries to pick it up. There's a great battle. Wallace. Wallace to Cadman. Cadman steadies.
And now it's a draw.
1 point.
73 points each. And what's the time, Mike?
23 and a half minutes gone.
Can they get up?
23 and a half.
Oh, there's tremendous pressure out here. And the excitement, the place is seething. Bob Murray taking his time now, which is not good. It's reckless football that'll win this. And Collingwood now even Stevens with St.Kilda. Here's the kick in. Gavalik there. Couldn't mark it. Down it comes. Noah Moran couldn't kick it. Look at this little fella, Tully. He gets the left footer. In here to Woods. The forward pocket. Down onto the ground. It's picked up by Wallace. Wallace scrambles the ball in. Murray leads. Oh, Thompson, bad mistake there. And Stewart marks. Stewart gets a long one. In towards the centre half-back position. Waters. Oh, lovely play by Waters. have a look at this. Pitt back to Potter. Potter kicks the high one. Tully in there and Henderson. Tully couldn't mark. Oh, Henderson should have waited there. It's a scramble of players and Crouch will bounce the ball. Oh, I'll have a heart attack in a minute, honestly. It's ticking on towards time on now, and we're still, it's a drawn match at the moment.
I've already had 3, Butch.
Just on 25 minutes gone, there's the bounce of the ball. Knocked away here. It's taken by Richardson. He drives at the big ones. It's out of bounds in the forward pocket.
Oh.
Out of bounds in the forward pocket on the member stand side.
Michael, this school quarter is not going to go as long as most of them either, but there hasn't been very many scores. Here's the throw in. Thompson in front. As he misses the hit down. It's a chance here for young Wallace. He scrambles it, falls on it, and it's got to be bounced.
Roger Head came out with it. As we wait for the bounce of the ball. There it goes. The players sit themselves. Thompson takes it. Hand passes to Gabelich. Gabelich a long one. Oh, Tottenham comes in. So too does Baldock. Baldock comes out with the ball. He drives it forward. It's almost in the centre of the ground. Stopped by Laurie Hill. Taken by Adamson. Across to Hill once again. Hill is grabbed. In comes Stewart. Stewart drives it forward. Here's a goal! Hayes, who came on in the last quarter, is on the half-forward flank, on the member stand side. Terry Waters is there. Neil goes high. Nobody able to mark. The ball comes to the ground. Stacks on the mill once again. And look at this. In comes Kevin Rose. Morrow comes in. Montgomery's there. Oh, Morrow round the neck.
Oh, he's going to bounce it. Crouch to bounce the ball, and look at those players. They're throwing themselves in madly.
He must have blown his whistle a split second before Morrow was grabbed around the neck. There's the bounce of the ball. Morrow gets it tapped down. In comes Darryl Griffiths. He can't get it though, and over the boundary line it goes on St Kilda's half-forward flank.
Oh, Michael, you might be right. This could be a draw.
I tip this. 26 and a half minutes gone. There's the throw, and Morrow goes up. Thompson gets it tapped down, taken by Baldock. Baldock drives into one centre-half forward. They set themselves, up they go. No mark to anybody. Hill comes out with it. He's met solidly. Stewart has it. Stewart runs into Morrow. A hand pass across to Cooper. Cooper drives it forward. It's a missed kick. Play on. Has it been marked?
No, he's going to bounce it. Oh, poor Potter. Look at him.
Oh, these players are so
This is
weary.
madness. They're all on the ball.
There they go. Up goes Minot. He gets the tap down. Potter has it. He can't break clear. It's taken by Green.
How long have they been playing, Mike?
They have been playing. If my hand will stop shaking, I can see the watch. 27 and a half minutes. 27 and a half minutes. There's the kick out. Up they go. Over down to the break clear. Across it goes here towards Hill. Hill tries a hand pass to Henderson. He's tackled by Morrow. And we find the ball being driven forward. It's at centre-half forward for St Kilda. Why not? He'll be paid the mark.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Yes, he's taking your advice, all right, Ted. Can the Saints hang on and win their first ever?
They've got it.
And so, from the 1966 Grand Final, a great win to St Kilda, their first and only premiership. They won by a point. St Kilda 10-14, 73 to Collingwood 10-13, 73, 74 to 73, and so a 1-point win to St Kilda in 1966. Neil kicked 5 goals, Baldock and Griffiths kicked 2 each, and for Collingwood, Tuddenham kicked 3, and Gabelich, together with Richardson, kicked 2 goals each. After the break, the 1977 Grand Final, North Melbourne and Collingwood. Back in a moment.
Carpet and comfort in your car naturally go together. Precision moulded car carpets are so new, so with it, and they're being fitted to cars right throughout Australia. The secret's in Super Trim's press moulding process. Precision moulded car carpets are available in a wide range of colours, so why not call Super Trim now on 874-5599. Better still, call in and see them Saturday or all day Sunday at 27 Rooks Road, Nunawading. Precision moulded car carpets, now available from Repco Outlet.
There was a time when piles of cement, piles of sand and piles of screenings on your front lawn or driveway were inevitable for even the smallest job around the home. But now these handy bags of pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar will rid you of those piles forever. They're so simple, just add water. Suddenly 101 little household projects become very easy. Pre-mixed concrete and pre-mixed mortar. Just add water and say goodbye to those nasty piles forever.
Here's another entertaining idea from Valentine, and it's a real beauty. The Ballantine Natural Choice Range. Yogurt sultanas, tropical party mix, ambrosia fruit selection, cardamom nut selection, honey and nut granola. For goodness sake, eat naturally. You will with Ballantine's Natural Choice, the natural alternative as a snack or for sheer enjoyment. There's no doubt about it. It's another Ballantine winner.
Just as these three atoms become one molecule, so these three paints becomes the one solution to all the interior painting needs. Why three? New vinyl for a great matte finish on walls. New satin is a semi-gloss.
Tough enough for windows and doors.
And new gloss for a genuine full gloss. And of course, they all wash out in H2O, and marks just wipe off. British Paints, a perfect formula for all your interior painting. Trust British Paints? Sure can.
In 1912, she hit an iceberg and went to her icy death. But now it is time to raise the Titanic. They were all prepared to risk their lives just for a dream. Raise the Titanic. Spectacular and thrilling premiere movie action. Sunday night, 8:30.
In 1977, 108,000 people at the MCG, Collingwood and North Melbourne.
Last year, Collingwood, and they lead at three-quarter time by 27 points in the 77 grand final.